All right, so there it is, Johnny Gill, My. You're gonna love this guitar breakdown of this song. Thank you for the request from the 2 subscribers that requested this. I'll see you on the next one. Enjoy this one. All right, so this song is pretty easy chords to play. I'm gonna break them down for you. We're gonna start the song in a D minor 7. Now this isn't a guitar song, so I'm transposing it here on guitar, so you have this. And all I'm doing there is lifting this finger and putting it down here on the G string and this pinky here on the B. Just like that. That's a D minor 7. And then it goes to like an F. And then right into the song. So the verse is going to be in the beginning and that intro as well. So you're going to be playing these chords right here. You're going to play a D minor 9. So this is a really cool chord. It's a little bit of a stretch from a D minor 7, which you can play also. But this D minor 9 is going to be, top finger here is going to be your middle finger on the 5th fret on the A string. The ring finger is going to be here on the G string, and the B underneath with your pinky on the 5th fret. You're skipping this D string because you're going to put this finger over here in the 3rd fret. So essentially it sounds like this. Okay? The next chord we're going to introduce here is an F over G. Beautiful chord. You could play a G if you want to, a regular G, but there's that F over G and then a C major 7th. And then an A7. Okay, so that's right there in the beginning, right? So it's like, put on your red dress and slip on your high heel. Na 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 na. So you can slide in, you know. Right, when we get through. Now we're going to introduce another chord, a C7. So we're just going to lift that finger up right there, and there's your C7. And then we're going to get into the pre-chorus, which the chords are going to change here, so you're going to enjoy this section as well. Here we go. All right, so however comfortable you are with playing in the different parts of the neck with the chords, in the pre-chorus, you could start up here, give it that nice full sound with an F. You could do this. Tonight will be a special night. And then an open E minor 7, right? You can do that. So you can do that chord right there. Okay? And then you could do this A minor down here, because now we got to go to a D7. Okay, so we have tonight, or tonight will be a special night, no matter where you go. D7, right? So we went from A minor to D7. And I'm so glad to be with you. So we have this D minor 7 to a E minor 7th. Okay, and the next chord we're going to play, we could either go back up to this F, because this chord is next, which is F over G. Okay, so you have that breakdown right there. So let's just recap that section. All right, so now we're going to go to the chorus. It's going to be just like the intro. You're going to have this D minor 9, right? You got me saying my, da-na-na-na. Sure look good tonight. And you're so damn fine. I got that A7 there. Or you could play an A. Just an A or an A7. Wanna say my, da-na-na-na. After all this time, you can play that A again or that A7. So you have that coming right back into the verse, same chords, you know. Now you can slide into a G if you want. Instead of that chord, if that's hard for you, that chord's like this. covering 2 strings here in the first fret, this G string in the 2nd fret. You're going to take this finger on the bass string and then this one underneath on this D string, leaving this A open. And that's an F over G, okay? So that chord's a beautiful chord. You could substitute that chord for the G, and you could also substitute another chord, which is this D minor 9 for this. So you can play it like that. Ma, 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 no good tonight. You can play that A7 up here or here, right? So it really doesn't matter, with that, but those are the chords for the opening, which is the intro. You have your verses and your pre-chorus and chorus. So that's pretty much the whole song. I'll show you some little noodling ideas here in the next section. All right, so there's a sax solo in there, and the chords that you would play over it are just pretty much like the intro. You have this. So you can mix it up. You can see how I'm using that G in the place of that G over F. You can play an A instead of an A7, and just kind of mix it up. C major 7, you could play a C, or you could play the C like this. Like an open type version of that. So there's a lot of different ways to play around with this song. So over that sax solo, you're going to be playing just like you would in the verses there in the song. Hey, thanks again for stopping by. If this is your first time here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and bell so you can get notifications. And if you like funk, soul, R&B from the 70s, 80s, and 90s and want a request, feel free to drop that request down there. I'll do my best to get back to you on it. I also have another channel that you might want to check out. Nothing to do with guitar, but I do help people with life insurance. It's my name. I'll post it up here. Enjoy this one and click these next 2 videos that pop up on the screen. Have a great week and God bless you.